Adding and subtracting mixed number fractions. Now, if you recall from one of my previous videos, I demonstrated how in order to add and subtract mixed number fractions, we need to have a common denominator. The denominator is the bottom number, which indicates how many pieces it's out of. I always encourage students to think of it in terms of food, and the most common one that kids love is pizza. So the first fraction, which is 2 3/10, has 10 slices of pizza. The second fraction has 4 1/2, which means it just has 2 slices in that pizza. Now we can recognize that these are two completely different size pizza slices, which means if I were to add up like how much I have all together, I don't have the same size pizza slices, which means I don't really know what I have. So the first step that we always want to do is make sure that we have a common denominator. And to do that, we will use the giant 1 in order to help us with that. Now the giant 1, you would put a value here. This is using the multiplicative identity, which means anything times 1 is itself. So what that means is we can change the size of the slices, but we're not actually changing the amount of what the fraction is worth. So a common denominator between 2 and 10, if we were to count by multiples, 10 and 2 both meet at 10. So the numerator, or the first fraction up on top, really can just stay at 10. So we're just going to multiply it by 1. So 3/10 is going to remain 3/10. Now for 1/2, we're going to change it so it becomes out of 10. So since we're doing the multiplicative, that means multiply identity. 2 times 5 is 10, and because this has to have a value of 1, that's why it's called the giant 1, has to be worth 1, which means the numerator and the denominator have to be the same amount. 1 times 5 is 5. So if I had a pizza and I was looking for half the pizza, it's the same as having 5 out of 10 slices. But now that both pizzas are out of 10 slices, we have the same size pieces, so we can just add up our numerators, which tells us how many pizza slices do we have. So we've got 3/10, 3 slices on the first fraction plus 5 slices on the next fraction, which means that we've got 8 slices out of 10. So there's 10 slices in that whole pizza, and it also tells us that 10 slices, that's also the size of the slices. Now, because this is mixed numbers, that means that we have whole numbers involved. So really, I've got 2 whole pizzas here. I've got 4 whole pizzas here. So that makes a total of 6 whole pizzas. Now, as always, we like to simplify our fractions or putting it in lowest terms. So we will divide out common factor. Factor that makes the number 8 and 10 is 2. So we can divide them both by 2, which is 4 and 5. So our most simplified solution for this value is 6 4/5. Pause the video at any time if you want to try the next one by yourself. 3 2/5 plus 1 3/4. So our common denominator here, if you were to count by 5s and count by 4s, we've got 5, 10, 15, 20. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So they both will meet out of 20 slices. So we're going to make them both out of 20. So 5 times 4 is 20. So we're going to basically take our 5 slices, break them up into 4 parts. And we're going to take those 2 slices we had, break them up into 4 parts, which makes 8. For the second fraction, 4 times 5 is 20, and 3 times 5 is 15. And we add that up. That means we've got 8 slices here plus 15 slices. That's 23 slices out of 20. And 3 plus 1 is 4 wholes. Now, you'll notice in this fractional part, we have what's called an improper fraction, also known as a fraction greater than 1, because you have over a whole in there. We realize that 20 out of 20 makes 1 whole pizza. And so how many extra slices do we have? We have an extra 3 slices. So this is from our whole pizzas that we've already got. This is just from our fractional part. So together, that makes 5 3/20. Now let's look at the next slide, which is subtraction. So we are taking away. So I tell my students, pretend you are eating the pizza that you have. This process remains the same. The only difference is you are purely subtracting. So our common denominator between 7 and 4, 7, 14, 21, 28. And if you count by fours, they also meet at 28. So we're going to have both of these out of 28. Those 7 slices get cut into 4 parts, making 28. Those 3 pieces also get cut into 4 parts, which makes 12. 4 times 7 is 28. 1 times 7 is 7. And so we're going to subtract 12 pieces. We're going to take away, because this is a subtraction problem. So we ate 7 of them. That leaves us with 5 pieces out of 28 slices. And 6 wholes minus 2 wholes gives us 4 wholes. And there is nothing else that you can do to simplify because 5 is a prime number and 5 is not a factor of 28. Now this next one, we continue again, same process. So we're going to look at where do they meet. And 2 and 3 both meet at 6. That's your common denominator. 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. Now, I want you to pause and take a look because something doesn't seem right about this problem. Because what it's stating is I have 3 slices here and I'm going to take away 4. But if I only have 3 slices, how do I take away 4? Now, for this particular process, we want to revert back to what we know about regular subtraction and borrowing. Now, when we were borrowing in terms of just regular whole numbers, we were borrowing groups of 10. That's because our place value is out of 10. So we're borrowing a group of 10. In this particular problem, it's fractions. Fractions are always out of whatever the denominator tells us makes a whole. So in this particular problem, we notice that our whole in these fractions, because we made them out of 6, is out of 6 pieces. So what I'm going to do, and like I like to tell my kids, imagine that you've got 5 whole pizza boxes, right? If you've been at a party and you've got extra pizza that's just kind of stored, you haven't opened up those boxes yet because you don't need them, right? You usually just kind of eat one box at a time. So if I've got 5 pizza boxes and I have 3 slices, but I'm going to take away 4, I need to open up a new pizza box. So what happens is I'm going to open up that brand new pizza box. So instead of having 5 pizza boxes, now I'm now at 4, and I opened up a new one. That new one, because it's brand new, it's a whole, has whatever makes a whole. It has 6 slices. So we had 3 slices. We added the extra box, which has 6 slices. So now you can see that we will have 9 slices now. So we have 9 slices altogether. And now, because I opened up a brand new pizza box, which had 6 slices to my original 3, I have 9 slices. Now I can officially take away the 4. 9 slices out of 6, and I'm going to take away those 4, which gives me 5 slices out of 6. And I have 4 wholes now because I took away 1. I borrowed it, minus 1, which gives me 3. And again, you cannot simplify the fractions any further, and this would be, you're done.